This is how the rupee note looked like in 1947 when India gained independence. The currency still has the British King's portrait on it, signed by the British. This Independence Day, as India celebrates its freedom, it's worth looking back at how the rupee, which is a symbol of sovereignty, has evolved since 1947. From notes bearing the King's portrait to the vibrant security-packed currency of today, every change tells a part of India's economic journey. At the time of independence, 1 rupee did not comprise 100 paise. 16 annas made 1 rupee. 1 anna equals 4 pice, that is PICE, and 1 pice equals 3 pice, PIES. In all, 1 rupee had 192 pice. Remember the time when our grandparents or even parents used to refer to smaller denomination of money in annas? At that time, a postcard cost half an anna and parcels could be sent for 6 annas. The price of petrol was 0.27 rupees, a cinema ticket cost was 0.3 rupees, milk was 0.12 rupees, and the newspaper cost was 0.13 rupees. A flight ticket from Mumbai to Delhi cost around 140 rupees. The lowest salary of a government employee was 55 rupees per month and the highest was 2,000 rupees a month. According to reports at that time, $1 was equal to 3.30 Indian rupee and a gram of gold cost 8.86 rupees. The Government of India unveiled the freshly designed 1 rupee note in 1949. Now, this one had Sarnath's lion capital of Ashoka on it instead of the British King portrait. Over the next few years, RBI released notes of different denominations featuring images of monuments like Mumbai's Gateway of India and the Brihadishwara Temple in Tamil Nadu's Tanjavur town. In 1950, the new Republic of India introduced its first 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee and 100 rupee banknotes along with annas and featured motifs like corn sheaf and ox. In 1953, Hindi was prominently displayed on the new notes. High denomination notes of 1,000 rupee, 5,000 rupee and 10,000 rupee were introduced in 1954. Interestingly, these notes had first been issued in 1938 but were demonetized in 1946 to combat hoarding. After their reintroduction in 1954, they were once again demonetized in 1978 for the same reasons. In September 1955, the Indian Coinage Act was amended for the country to adopt a metric system for coinage. The act came into force with effect from 1st April 1957, and that was when the rupee was decimalized and divided into 100 naya paise. In June 1964, the term naya was dropped. Because of rising prices in the 1960s, coins began to be minted in aluminium. In 1969, a commemorative note series marking Gandhi's birth centenary was issued. It showed him seated with the Sevagram ashram in the backdrop. The Reserve Bank introduced 20 rupee notes in 1972 and 50 rupee notes in 1975, and 1, 2 and 3 paise coins were phased out in the 1970s due to cost-benefit considerations. Stainless steel coins of 10, 25 and 50 paise denominations came in 1988, followed by 1 rupee in 1992. In the 90s, 1 rupee, 2 rupee and 5 rupee notes were gradually replaced with coins. In the 1980s, new notes came out showing science, progress and art like Aryabhata on 2 rupee, oil rig on 1 rupee, farm machines on 5 rupee, Hirakud Dam on 100 rupee, Konark Wheel on 20 rupee and a peacock and Shalimar Garden on 10 rupee notes. To meet the growing demand, a 500 rupee note with Gandhi's portrait was launched in 1987. In 1996, a new Mahatma Gandhi series was introduced with stronger security features like a new watermark, security thread, latent image and tactile marks for the visually impaired. The new series also added a 1000 rupee note in October 2000 and redesigned 500 rupee note in November 2000 with color shifting ink for extra security. That is, the color of the numerals would appear green when the banknotes were held flat but would change to blue when held at an angle. By 2003, small coins like 5, 10 and 20 paise were phased out, followed by larger cupro-nickel coins. In 2006, all coins shifted to stainless steel due to high metal costs. In the 2000s, new coin series like Unity in Diversity, Nritya Mudra and Connectivity and IT were launched, along with the first bimetallic 10 rupee coin. In 2010, the new rupee symbol was adopted and India got a place in the select club of countries with a symbol for their currency. In 2011, the new rupee symbol was incorporated in banknotes and coins, and the same year, 25 paise and smaller coins were withdrawn from circulation. Central banks worldwide update banknote security regularly to fight counterfeiting. India had last did this in 2005. In 2015, new features like bleed lines and exploding numbers were added to higher notes as security measures. India witnessed the second major monetary reforms in November 2016 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi banned all 500 rupee notes and 1000 rupee notes to curb black money and corruption. It was 86% of India's cash in circulation. Then, new Mahatma Gandhi series notes were launched with smaller sizes, distinct colors and designs showcasing India's heritage and science. 2000 and 200 rupee notes were also introduced. The Reserve Bank introduced the withdrawal of 2000 rupee banknotes from circulation in May 2023, and this was the last major change in Indian currency. From British-era currency to modern, security-rich notes, the evolution of the rupee mirrors India's economic and political journey. Each change reflects shifts in policy, technology, and national identity.